Everton 1, Chelsea 0. This happens. Relax. This happens. Let me explain. Guys, this is 3 points dropped. This is 3 points dropped if we want to go for the title. The next 8 games, I've been reiterating this on this channel, will define Chelsea's season. Out of the 24, I said if we get 18 to 20, we're in the title race. We've dropped 3 already. This is another top 10 side that we've not got a result against. But today, whilst the performance was bad, it just weren't our day. And we're going to talk about that. The lineup from the beginning was one I was low-key impressed with. I'm proud of Frank. Injuries have struck, bad luck went against us, and the performance was lackluster. Yes, all of those aspects can be true. But we need to be realistic, we need to be calm, and we can't just rant. That's why I said rant or relax. I'm going for the relaxed approach. Sit down, buckle up, and enjoy this review. I'm going to tell you the 6 things you need to know about Chelsea versus Everton, and you're not going to want to miss it. Frank Lampard's management usually of the squad is poor, in my opinion. But you know what? Recently he's developed. There was no need to risk Christian Pulisic. If Pulisic did his hamstring, we would be left with no wingers for the next 3 to 4 weeks. What we saw today would happen on a regular basis. So let's calm down and understand why he did that. He's resting him and there's a good chance he'll play against Wolves. And him against Semedo will be something we need to witness. So before we get started with the 6 things you need to know, one massive favor. Look, it's hard to make reviews. It's hard to stay so calm after a game when your blood is boiling. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm fuming. Normally I rant, but I don't want to do that to you guys today. Leave the like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Am I being too calm? Number 1, it was just one of those days. I'm sorry, it was just one of those days. In every season, you have games where nothing goes your way. You take pot shots, it's not going to go in. You're going to hit the crossbar, you're going to hit the post, and it's not going to go in. And today, that was Chelsea's day. Chelsea were so constructively attacking. We were making the best out of a bad situation. We had no wingers, guys, and we're going to talk about that. But literally, to hit the post 4 different occasions nearly. 4 different occasions. That's unlucky. First half, Reece James, pot shot from the corner. It breaks to him. Normally, that goes in, right? It hits the post and it slides in. It comes all the way across goal and goes out. Second half, Mason Mount, the chip. Kante knocks it onto him. Pickford's off his line. He goes for the chip, hits the crossbar, goes out. The free kick, edge of the area, curler, Pickford's flat-footed, hits the post and goes out. It's just bad luck. The ball drops to Zuma. Zuma misses it from 6 yards out. Bad luck. Honestly, that's just bad luck. Don't get me wrong. We didn't play well. But the chances were there. The chances were there for us to win this game. And I'm not going to exaggerate. Alright? They got a goal and they won the game. We didn't play well. Number 2, Mendy. Mendy made a mistake. Let's deal with it. Let's talk about it. We cannot be hypocrites. We cannot give Mendy credit when it's due and not criticize him when criticism is due. That penalty decision was spot on. He was wrong to come out for that ball. He was too eager. He was ready to pounce at all occasions. And he needs to learn how to contain that at times, because that's going to cost him in the long run. It's going to cost Chelsea in the long run. But at the same time, Calvert-Lewin got to the ball first. What are you going to do? My question is, right, when there's a long kick, Calvert-Lewin wins the header. Where is the covering centre-back for Thiago Silva? Where is the covering centre-back to reach the ball first? Where is he? Because Zuma needs to be covering, or Ben Chilwell needs to be covering. This should not be a situation where Mendy needs to come out and try grasp the ball. It shouldn't be. I'm sorry. It shouldn't. The penalty happens, they take the lead, and now we play into their hands. Everton were going to sit back, and Richarlison was going to waste time. Iwobi was going to literally run the channels, willing runner. Calvert-Lewin was going to hold the ball up, and all of a sudden we're playing their game, not ours. Sad, but that's what happens when people make stupid decisions. Mendy made a dumb decision. Are we going to crucify him? No. It's one bad decision. He's had so many good games for us. Don't be like that, people. Don't. Number 3. How did we deserve to win this game, right? How can anyone say we deserve to win this game when our defending in transition was really poor? Let's talk about it. Everton should have had a second penalty. Yes, Calvert-Lewin was offside, but it was lucky. it was really lucky in the sense that he bent his run perfectly. No VAR, and that's a penalty. Ben Chilwell, we're going to have to talk about you, my good friend. We're really going to have to talk about you. Ben Chilwell. Very direct in the first half, I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed it. He was trying to make things happen because that's what he has to do. When you've got no wingers, you need to be dependent on your fullback to give you the natural width. Reece did it on his side. Ben tried to do it, but Iwobi gave him a lot of problems. And Richarlison gave Reece some problems today as well. Let's not be biased. I'm not going to be biased out here. I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to be objective. In transition, they were murdering us. They were absolutely destroying us. And it was embarrassing at times. And that penalty, Chilwell needs to sort that out. You can't put that challenge in there. I'm sorry, you really can't. I know you want to get your body in the way, but you know the minute you touch him, he's going to fall. It was a stupid decision. VAR saved us. And you know what? You say saved us. We still lost the game. So the lack of options on the wing was so evident. And let's talk about that. Hudson-Odoi, no Pulisic, no Ziyech. All of a sudden, we've got Timo on the one wing and Havertz. Neither one of them are wingers. And they look uncomfortable. And you could tell by our style of play. The style of play today was evident. Get the ball to Reece and Chilwell, cross it in, and let's see what happens. Our creativity usually comes from the wide areas, in the sense that it's either Hudson-Odoi or Pulisic, or Ziyech on the other side. That will be the innovators, that will be the creators. You get the one willing runner from midfield that tries to create something. The problem today was Havertz was out of position. He's not fit. We'll talk about him next. Timo, I don't know who he is right now. We're going to talk about him as well. And yes, we're going to be realistic about them. But the build-up wasn't there. We were very well we played very well in the midfield. We won the midfield battle. This is the weird thing for me. I personally don't think we lost the midfield battle. The midfield three, right, played a very good game. Mason Mount, N'Golo Kante, and Kovacic. The midfield three played a very good game. When you actually deep it, when you actually think about it, Alan, Sigurdsson, and Decore weren't all over us. It was a 50-50 midfield battle. Our problem started arising when we got to the winging positions, when we had to have moments of brilliance, where someone had to be creative. And you could see the relationship between Kai Havertz and Reece James wasn't there. The relationship between Timo Werner and Ben Chilwell is non-existent. It's like the relationship between me and Rihanna, bruv. It's literally non-existent. Number 5, Kai Havertz and Timo Werner are getting abuse. Let's talk about that. Because I'm going to rant. 10 days bedbound. 10 days Kai Havertz was bedbound, right? When Pogba came back, and he said he had mild symptoms. When Pogba came back, he was trash for 10 games. Literally, I don't know for how long Pogba was trash for. 10 is an exaggeration, but he was trash. It took him time to get fit again. He said he was out of breath. He said he struggled to play the midfield. What makes you think Kai's any different? People are getting at Kai ridiculously. He's 21 years old. Get off his back. What were you doing at 21? Just ask yourself that question. Or what? Are you perfect? Listen, Kai is a young player that we signed for the future, not for right now. And the quicker you lot understand that, the easier it's going to be for you lot to watch Chelsea play. Timo Werner, I don't know what's going on, bro. This man trying to build up play is like me being on MasterChef. And it's going to be non-existent. I can't cook the way that MasterChef's people cook. Timo Werner can't build up play. Big man, get your ass in that box, make some runs, and wait for the ball to come to you. Because I'm telling you now, this is not the one I saw at Leipzig. The missing chances, I saw at Leipzig. I really did. But trying to link up play, Nagelsmann said it best, bro. You can't do that. Do what you do best. What is he doing? Honestly, why is... It's either instructions from Frank or he's trying to be Firmino. You're not Firmino. I'll tell you that right now. You didn't go to Liverpool. You came to Chelsea. It's frustrating and it's annoying. And I'm not going to lie to you lot. I'm getting worried about this now because we need to find a solution here. But this performance wasn't... It wasn't a terrible performance like every other channel is going to exaggerate. I'm not going to lie to you. It wasn't that bad. You lot, look, we've signed these two players to be pedestal, pillars for the future. We've signed them to be our pillars. Yet you lot want to poo-poo all over them straight away. Don't do that. Don't be those fans. Please don't be those fans. Final point. It's going to be a busy period. We were going to lose a game eventually. Calm down. We were always going to lose a game. And I've said this so many times. We were never going to go undefeated since that Liverpool defeat. Look, we hit the post twice. We hit the crossbar. We should have got a point if you realistically look at the chances. Like Zuma's chance. He should have buried that. On another day, that goes either way and that goes in. Look, was it a great performance? No. But were the chances there? Yes, they were. And this is what's... We just lacked quality today. And I know we had Havertz on the right wing, but he's not fit. We spoke about that. Timo on the left wing is clueless. I told you lot about Timo Werner. I told you lot. He's a striker. But yeah, I was the clueless one and I was the stupid one. So, you know what I mean? Let's not talk about that. But realistically speaking, it just weren't our day. It really was not our day. On another day, we win this game. We play badly, we get the 3 points. Today, it just went against us. Calm down. No overreaction necessary. Don't be too hard on the team. We have an opportunity to bounce back against Wolves. We need to bounce back. This needs to be a win against Wolves now. Serious teams don't drop points 2 games in a row. We need to be a serious team now. Difficult games are coming and points need to be maintained and secured. So, Frank, sort this out. This is on to you, all right? This is over to Frank Lampard now. You need to find a way to get these boys raring to go. Injury's going to hit. We all know that. This was the Kavkas. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Look, I didn't want to come here and shout. I didn't want to come here and lose my cool because we've been on a good run. And it would be very hypocritical of me to come and like flounder and be very happy and say, you know what, we're doing really well. Like the results are good. Performances aren't great, but the results are good. But then rant and yell? Nah, that's not me. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I'll call it out when we play poor, but I don't think we were that bad today. So subscribe to the channel, like the video. Yes, you right there. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, leave a comment below. Big man, you made it this far. You might as well come on, help a brother out.